concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
This is not like any climbing I've ever done. What a weirdo.
I'd say this environment is inhospitable to life.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being a and seeing the raw land.
It's a great teacher. The land is powerful, humbling, yet fair, generous, and kind.
Before, I was just like, I'm punk rock, I'm just gonna go crazy. It comes to a point when it's not sustainable.
Just felt like I was dying.
Anybody can do it if you want to. You have to decide, and if it's what you want, then you do it. And if you want it bad enough, you make it happen.
This is going to be the most insane year of our lives. I'm ready to open the throttle and just go full on.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
I'm not quite so sure if they know exactly what's about to come, but it's about to get real.
So what the f*** am I doing here?
All right, we are back. We had a little technical difficulty with our audio, so hopefully you can hear us. Let us know in the chat. Thank you for letting us know, Rodney and Jerry. We appreciate it. So hopefully we are all back on track again. And that's what we love. We love when we can hear from you and find out what's going on, so you can chat with us during the live show. And that's on our Vail Valley Live YouTube page, also on our Facebook. We have Vail also Vail Valley Live Facebook. So a couple different ways for you to chime in with us. So we appreciate that. So let us know. Let us know what your weekend plans are, because we have a ton of things happening and we want to let you know all about it. We've got Meredith roaming around. I'm here in the studio at the Grand Hyatt, but let's bring Meredith out because she's got the band that's going to be playing tonight at Band by the River. It's in the Riverwalks about the Gandy Dancers.
That's right, Trisha, and they got the instruments to prove it this morning. I have the Gandy, and specifically I have Kevin and Casey Boyd here with me, and they're going to serenade us this morning with this beautiful view in the background. But like you just heard, Band by the River tonight in Edwards, and we're guys to be taking the spotlight tonight.
Great. It'd be perfect. Knock on wood.
So is that correct?
Well, we around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We live around here, yeah.
That's awesome. And you travel the world, you play your music, you kind of do your own thing together, and you guys write songs.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's your process for writing songs together?
Well, either he'll bring me an idea, like a banjo riff, and I'll write words to it, or I'll go to him and say, hey, I got this little bit of the song, I think it would work. What do you think? And we'll just kind of form it into a musical piece.
I love that. How would you describe your music in general?
It's kind of a bluegrass, a lot of influences from rock and soul music as well. So we do songs you might not expect a bluegrass quote-unquote band to do.
Okay.
You'll have to come out to see what they are.
Yes, absolutely. And remind us the times and exactly where it's located.
6 to 8 p.m. Bring a lawn chair if you can. It's a beautiful setting down by the river in Edwards. If you've been to the Riverwalk shopping area, it's just behind that. And so you can park downstairs underneath, or you can park anywhere really, and just walk over towards the river and you'll hear the music.
Incredible. Yeah, you'll be pulled in by the tunes.
Pied Pipers of Edwards.
And so it's just you two, or are we expecting any more musicians?
Our stand-up bass player, Brett Scott, will be there too, but
awesome.
He lives down in Eagle, a little early to get him.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for coming on our early show. And we were just saying how we love to be serenaded in the morning. So I think we should hear a little tune.
All right, this is called Dead Ahead.
Dead Ahead. And is this original?
Yeah.
All right. Take it away, boys.
from St. Louis, drive through Missouri, then into Kansas City, over 10 miles. What I'm seeing next, moving on the Rockies, dead ahead. And though the sun is shining now, it won't be long before the snow is coming down, falling all around me, making driving something I'd rather not do. Oh. Stuck, stranded in my truck, outside Copper Mountain. Lord have mercy, cold, frozen in my clothes, turning on the engine so that I don't run out of gas. What is this I hear? Horns around me beeping, tires creeping. Now we are trudging up Vail. Down below me I see birds of elk and deer. Maybe I'm dreaming. I start thinking I'm so hungry I can eat them.
Dance break.
Somehow we made it into Utah. I am just about to learn. I've been taken in California by Nevada, San Diego. I-70 is my gateway to the West.
Woo! Candy Dancers, thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
check them out at the Band by the River. We want so much more of these tunes. So thanks again, and we'll send it right back to the studio.
All right. Hey, thanks. And you know what? Congrats, Kevin and Casey. I know that the radio, KZYR and Crystal 93, they've been playing your tunes. I hear them and I'm like, oh, that's so cool to have our local musicians on the airwaves. So great job. You just you just elevated the mood even more this morning. I love it. Thank you so much.
Right.
Okay, guys. Thanks. All right. So Gandy Dancers playing tonight, 6 to 8. This is free. They're going to bring their stand-up bass player, Brett Scott, that lives down in Eagles. So they'll have 3 people on the stage tonight. This is a free show. It's in Riverwalk, right by the river, literally. So that's why it's called Band by the River. And this series is going to continue for quite a few more Fridays. So on the 29th of July, we'll have Peter Muller and the Kindred Souls. Then on August 5th, the Vail Valley Band, Beth Swearingen, Don Watson, those guys, they're so good. And then Valle Musico on August 12th. And then a Hard Scrabble wraps it up on August 19th. So food and drink is available down there also, or just grab something at the movie theater, has some great snacks, or maybe E-Town, grab something to go. Bring your wings, bring the cheese curds from E-Town down to the river. That would be my little appetizer of choice. But we got a lot more coming up. We're going to introduce you to a wonderful new jewelry artist at Carrots when we come back. This summer, enjoy the joy of America's gift to music, jazz, and its many subgenres at the 28th Annual Vail Jazz Festival. Headliner concerts are Thursday evenings in Lion's Head, and free concerts are Sunday evenings at the Solaris Plaza. For more information, go to vailjazz.org.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. Got the brands that set you apart, the style to make out, that line, the doers, and the outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Experience the extraordinary at Beaver Creek.
We're here at Carrots Jewelers, and we're so excited to learn about a new line of jewelry that they're carrying. But Dan, wow, what a legacy you have had here. Dan Deline has been at Carrot Jewelers for how many years now?
In this spot, I've lost track, but I think 36 years.
Okay.
And in Vail making jewelry, 52 years.
All right. So. Yeah, so you could see some of his works here that are so creative, but you love bringing in guest art. Change the whole gallery to be filled with theirs. Tell us about Paula.
Paula is someone I just met. I've known Paula. I've known her reputation and the awards that she's won, and I've watched her. But this is the first time we've been able to have her here in the gallery, and we're really excited about that.
All right, and Paula, tell us a little bit about you and your jewelry. Where do you come from?
Well, my studio and home is in New Mexico, and I've been doing my jewelry for about 40 years. I only do one of a kind. I never duplicate, because I feel we're as original, and we're original works of art from nature, and the jewelry should mirror that. And anything else you'd like to know?
Well, yes. Well, I want to know about what I'm wearing. So I walk in, and they basically doll me up with all these beautiful jewels. So tell me first, we got the earrings, and I lit up. The minute I looked in the mirror, I was like, wow. So it's just amazing how jewelry can make you feel.
Right. And that's exactly what fabulous jewelry does. And the camera can get in close to, and if you can look at the camera, they can see your eyes. And these Ethiopian opals are really echoing and enhancing that eye color. And we've got diamonds and tanzanites, and those drops detach from the earring, so she could be wearing a small, short, very elegant cocktail earring, or going all the way to the opera. Okay. And these are Chinese freshwater pearls, and they're natural color, and they're cultured. I'm wearing an Ethiopian opal necklace that can detach, the center portion can detach off the beads, can be worn as a bracelet, and other ways. Could ability wishing fine. It always has been through the series. I intend to maintain that.
Okay, well, I think it's a great formula, and I love some of these pieces. You know, some of these great things that you could do with this one. We've got the hummingbird.
Actually, scarlet tan.
Okay.
It's an American bird, and the reason the coloring is just like the actual bird. And I'm doing what I call treasuries. So I've made 5 endangered species of wolves. And when I've sold all of them, and when any of these creatures sell, I donate some proceeds to the auspices that are really working to preserve these creatures. So that is a scarlet tanager and an American songbird.
Okay.
And here we have an orchid flower. Maybe you can see it there.
Yeah.
And they're all one of a kind, as I mentioned. We have rings. Here is Buddhian on different. You can see unique and each design is, and these have double refractive index, so that they're very sparkly.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Mineralogically.
Okay.
And then we here a fabulous black opal moonstone from Sri Lanka.
Oh, wow.
And you see how these are faceted moonstones, and see how they, it's called adulorescence. And in this adulorescence of this particular species, or variety, I should say, of moonstone, has a blue glowing adulorescence moonstone, whereas this is a white moonstone.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
And then here's some gorgeous new earrings hot off the press, and they are opals with Cambodian blue zircon accents. They're connected in the back units, so you can take off and wear just the
Okay,
single.
some versatility.
The versatility again, and you could take this longer drop and wear it with a different top. So women get to play dress up, and they never get to play dress up.
And I think this works so well. And the clientele that comes in here.
Interested in nature and the outdoors, and so much of this is inspired by just that.
Yeah.
People are going to come in and they'll identify with what they see.
Well, they definitely will.
Nature is all of it. I call nature the the planet's largest art gallery.
Oh, yes.
Because all of us, Dan, any artist, is inspired by nature. And the minerals themselves come from nature, gold and all of these stones. And so they're the light of the earth. And I feel that it's our responsibility to bring beauty into the world, because with beauty you have healing and wellness, you have happiness and joy, and you have peace. And we need that.
Yes, we definitely do. Well, Dan, we have Paula here for just a few days.
Yes,
She'll be here through Sunday, the 24th of July. All right. And then you guys are open basically every day in case we miss her.
Yep.
And we're great to have you back.
It's good to be back. I was in the hospital quite a while, but I'm better every day.
Oh, you definitely
I'm back
are.
to work and
Okay.
I'm fine.
So come in and say hi to Dan. Come in and meet Paula. She'll be here through July 24th.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
The whole concept from the beginning was just such a far-fetched idea.
Like the first monkey shot into space.
This is not like any climbing I have ever done. What a weirdo.
I'd say this environment is inhospitable to life.
There's something different about the Arctic, just being above the tree line and seeing the raw land.
Wilderness is a great teacher. The land is powerful, humbling, yet fair, generous, and kind.
Before, I was just like, I'm punk rock. Comes to a point when it's not sustainable.
Just felt like I was dying.
Anybody can do it if you want to. You have to decide, and if it's what you want, then you do it. And if you want it bad enough, you make it happen.
This is going to be the most insane year. I'm ready to open the throttle and just go full on.
Here we go. Oh, God. I'm not quite so sure if they know exactly what's about to come, but it's about to get real.
So what the f*** am I doing here?
All right, so cool to see all that footage that you can find on Outside Plus, and you can find us on Outside TV right here in Eagle County on Comcast Channel 17. So a couple different ways to watch. Of course, we mentioned our YouTube and our Facebook pages. but you can also just flip it on your TV if you have Comcast cable, channel 17. I want to thank the Grand Hyatt. We're at the Grand Hyatt Vail, and that is our home to our studio this summer. We're so excited to be here. We get to see so many people coming and going, all the different conference groups that they have going on, all the fun bikers that are coming in to rent their bike. And of course, we are in that cafe all the time. Have you tried the ice cream yet, Leah? Okay, well, you got to try the ice cream. We had a chance to try that the other week, but yeah. So let's take it outside and find out where Meredith has wandered off to, because we just had the Candy Dancers playing live right on Bridge Street, right by the covered bridge. So cool to see that, and they'll be playing tonight, the band by the river. But that was so fun. That was great. They sounded awesome. I loved your little dance break and everything too.
I had to. I mean, it was literally the dance break. So I had to get in there, show off some moves. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't love live music the other day?
I know.
And speaking of live music, we have a corner. I mean, I say it's almost like the new Nashville. We always have live music here. And this is one of my favorite bars. I actually think this is my favorite bar in general. And it's Bridge Street Bar. And the cool thing about this bar is that it's half a bar, half a club. So on half of it, you're going to have a live music and very much that vibe, or folk, bluegrass, really whatever the artist is playing. And then on the other side, it's a club. And so there's a DJ playing there. There's a stripper pole. There's lights. It's really cool. So you can kind of pick your vibe and flow. So this one's really cool. And then right next to it is the Red Lion, which is, most people are familiar with and has been around for a long time.
Oh yeah, you know what? And we've got a lot of live music that's going to be going on today, even in the afternoon. So Matt Arthur over at the High, and he plays some acoustic covers. He plays rock. And then Lion said we're going to have, Vail Opera. They bring in different artists, and that's going to be happening at 2 p.m. And that'll be right at the Lion Mall, and then also in Vail at the Gore Creek Promenade. And then a few other people that are playing. Matt Garth plays later on in Avon at Fattoria, that great Italian restaurant that's right in the heart of Avon. And then we also have Nick Steingard. He's going to be at the Red Lion tonight from 7 to 11. So that'll get kind of into your late night. And then if you want to keep it going, well, we've got live from Shakedown. Shakedown is bringing in Corey Montgomery and Sean Eccles. They're going to be playing tonight. They're a great local group that plays Shakedown quite a bit. And Shakedown has live music several nights of the week, and a lot of times it is later. So if you still have the energy, you want to get out there, they stay open till 2 a.m.
Oh, absolutely. And that's just around the corner too. And if you're here like for a wedding, you'll also, like, I see so many wedding parties out at these bars, because on the weekends at this time it's wedding season. So it's always fun to see the group that's all dressed up, and they're just continuing their party. But it is such a great time. Like, the nightlife in Vail is incomparable to anything else. Like, it's my favorite bars. I've been to a few bars in Chicago, New York, LA, and nothing compares, I will say.
Yeah. And you know what?
Back in the day, this... Oh, sorry?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, my dad would talk about all the time, this whole Bridge Street would be bar, 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 bar. And so now we still have a few iconic bars, but we have a lot more stores and different businesses nowadays. But this town was founded on partying, so you're going to find some good vibes in the nightlife.
You definitely are. Hey, and if you need something to eat, I tell you, that Vendetta's, that pizza, you get the snow pig, that's gonna taste so good. So yeah, get the Vendetta's pizza after a while too. So right down there.
V-Bar is right here. Vendetta's, oh my gosh, they have great pizza. They have a nice patio outside too. So that's always a good vibe. And it's really like the only late night food. Yeah. As you said, like it really is like one of the only places. Yeah. So check that out as well.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for the bar and musical tour. And speaking of music, we also have some things going on with the arts, and some live music will be here. We're going to take it down to Avon because Meredith had a chance to check in with Darren, who's putting on the Avon Arts Celebration. It's the third year they're doing this, and it's one of the largest that we have throughout the summer. Over 100 artists will come converge on Nottingham Park, and they're going to be there all weekend long. It kicks off today at 10 a.m., so we're going to give you more details.
Hey there, we're here at Nottingham Park, and just behind us is setting up for the Avon Arts Celebration. And joining me today, we have the show director, Darren Skansen.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend ahead.
The weather looks gorgeous this weekend.
Absolutely. So this is the third annual event, is that correct?
Third annual event, but it is the biggest art festival in all of the Vail Valley. So there's 100 plus booths here this weekend. Artists from literally California to Florida, to Arizona. So bronze sculpture, jewelry, woodworking, lots of painters. So I hope you come on down.
That's fantastic. And I know I saw a bunch of different and mixed media. It's really a wide collection of artists.
It is. And with a really booth to shop from, I mean, how can you not find it?
Definitely.
Don't forget the jewelry too.
Absolutely. And it's a really cool opportunity to talk to the artists, hear what their inspiration was. But today, I'm wondering what your inspiration was. What made you want to kind of create this and bring all these artists together?
I am just a lover of beautiful things, so I love to bring beautiful things together. And what more beautiful thing in Avon than bring beautiful artwork to Avon as well. So I just love creating beautiful things.
I love that. Well, we appreciate you bringing everyone together. You can come and join the whole festivities 10 to 5 and then 10 to 4 on Sunday. Is that correct?
10 to 5 Friday, 10 to 5 Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday. But we've decided to stay a whole other week as well. So the show's going to be here next weekend as well. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's the 28th, 30th.
Fantastic.
2 weekends in a row, the biggest show in Vail Valley.
I love it. And if I have a dog and I'm passing through.
No problem on the dogs. We love well-behaved dogs at our show.
Fantastic. Well, we are so excited for you guys to kick off the celebration, and we'll see you guys there.
Avon Arts Celebration all weekend long.
All right, just checking out the what we're going to find at Bravo tonight. So we have new works, and we're going to be doing this with the New York Philharmonic. This was co-commissioned the Bravo Vail as well. New York Philharmonic started in 18, so it's celebrating quite a big anniversary this year. It's one of the oldest. It's definitely the oldest in the Big Five. What we've got going on in the United States. There's a concert talk tonight at 5 p.m. that will get you into the music that's going to start at 6. And that's going to be just in the lobby as you go into the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. These shows happen rain or shine. You can buy pavilion seats. You can get your lawn seats. But this world premiere will be this evening. And Carlos Simon is composed this. And this is part of the New Works Symphonic Commissioning Project that Bravo Vail Music Festival has just been wanting to do for years. And now finally they're making it happen. You know, it was a little bit different with 2 years of the COVID pandemic and everything. So this time we're really excited for this. And then after that, we'll have some Brucht and some Bartok after the intermission, just a full night of music. And then we'll have some Mozart, some Dvorak tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it is the Tragic Symphony, Mahler's Tragic Symphony, the Sixth Symphony. And this is a big piece. There's no intermission on this one. It is just go time. It's an 80-minute piece. So pretty amazing. And before we get to Sunday, on Saturday, you can learn a little bit more about Mahler. He's Austrian, and he would oftentimes compose in the morning and then go out and enjoy the Austrian Alps throughout the afternoon. He'd go swimming and he would go sunbathing. He would hike around. So it's kind of neat to think about what he was doing when kind of what inspired him. And they're going to be doing some nature walks tomorrow out of the Vail Nature Center, 9:30, 11, and 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you want to join them, they've got that going on. It's such a great way to learn a little bit more about Mahler and just kind of get into the music just a bit more. And that's going to be, they're going to have musicians along the trail as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun also. So Mahler, they did some talks with him earlier this week, or talks about him earlier this week too. So for your nature walk, that is going to be with Gabriel Smith. He's the New York Philharmonic Director of Archives and Exhibitions. So he'll be a great wealth of information for this. So that'll be once again on Saturday at 9:30, 11, and 1 p.m. So Bravo tonight and Saturday and Sunday nights. You have 3 chances to see them. They're only here till July 27th. And then Bravo continues all the way until August 4th. But New York Phil, they're only here till July 27th. But let's bring in Meredith and just chat a little bit about what's going on. Okay. Wow, we covered a lot of ground today.
I know. I feel like I've been all around the village, getting my steps in already before 8:30. I'm at the top of the transportation center. And, it's a gorgeous morning, and I'm standing right in front of the Welcome Center actually. And Grace, they have really and can help that perfect, have further, we weren't able to bring any information to you. It's a really good resource, and they have a location here in Vail Village, but then also in Lion's Head. And they're just such friendly faces. So stop in, maybe get a map or a coupon book. There's all, there's the what to do coupon book, and you can get some deals there too.
Oh, especially if you're going to maybe, they usually have some deals on that. So lots on. Well, we better let people get on their way, get their day started. Thank you, Meredith, so much for. Hey, thanks to the Gandy Dancers for playing a little live music for us as well.
Absolutely.
That was really fun. They were really good.
Oh,
I love that
was
banjo. And you know what? It's so funny. Casey was so serious, and then by the end, like he was smiling, and I'm like, I know music moves you, even if you don't think it's going to. So see some live music this weekend. That's one of my favorite things. But besides, the hiking and biking and everything that we know Vail for, really for me, it's the live music. Like it just makes me so happy to, pretty much anywhere you turn, you're going to find live music today. So go out and find it, everybody. All right. Thank you. Thanks to our chatters. Thanks, Rodney. Thanks, Jerry. To some of the people that were chatting. Sorry we lost our audio for a little bit, but we got it back. And if you didn't catch the whole show, you can always watch it in its entirety on YouTube or Facebook. And let us know what you want to know about. And we'll be back tomorrow. So and the fun never ends. We'll be back tomorrow. So I think Ken Hovey is going to be in the hot seat. So we'll see him. I'll be watching. I'll be chatting with him tomorrow. We'll see if we can throw Ken Hovey off in the hot seat. Okay. All right. Thanks, Meredith. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
living it.
Living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
At 7:30. 7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
It's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.